Hi guys! Good day! I'm back! This is Sensei, a mathematics teacher of Malaybalay City Central School, or just call me Teacher Fe Soralta Sibugero. Now, how's your Christmas and New Year celebration? I hope you enjoyed much on it. But now, here we are again for our second quarter. So, today I'm going to discuss about reading and writing decimals. Are you ready? Hold on and watch for the PowerPoint presentation. Reading and writing decimals. How to read this number? In decimals, we have the place value. Let's take a look at the places and the values of decimals. This is the decimal point. The decimal point separates the number on the left, which are the whole number, and on the right is the decimal. So this is, in the tens place, we have 10, and in ones place, we have 1. Then, the first number after the decimal point is what we call in the tenth place. So the tenth place, the number after the decimal point, the first number is in the tenth place. And this is 1/10. Then, the second number after the decimal point is in the hundredth place. And this is 100. Then, the next number or the third number after the decimal point is in the thousandth place. And this is 1000. Got it? So again, numbers to the left of the decimal point are whole numbers, while numbers to the right on the decimal point are decimals. So this is 1/10. Tenths is the place value of the first number after the decimal point. Then hundredths. So we have 2 digits after the decimal point, and this is called hundredths place. And thousands. We have 1, 2, 3, 3 decimal places, or 3 digits after the decimal point is what we call thousands. Got it? So, we're going to study on how to read and write decimals. First, we're going to say or write the number before the decimal point. Second, say or write and when you get to the decimal point. Therefore, decimal point is read as and. Third, say or write the number after the decimal point. Just like saying or writing it in a whole number. Then, the last one, you're going to say or write the name of the place that the decimal ends in, or the last digit. You're going to say the decimal, the decimal place. For example, tenths, hundredths, thousands. Got it? Okay, let's have some example. So this is the number. we have here the whole number separated by a decimal point and the decimal. Again, the first is we're going to say or write the number before the decimal point, and that's 8,000. This is 8,243. So that's it. 8,243. Then the decimal point as and then say the number after the decimal point, that is 67. Then what place value did it ends? This is 7. What is the place value of 7? So, decimal point, the first number after the decimal point is in the 10th place. And the second number after the decimal point is in the 100th place. Therefore, that's it, hundredths. So this number can be read as or read and write 8,243 and 67 hundredths. That's it. Remember, after writing the number on the decimal, you must write the place value of the last digit. Okay. Let's have a practice. How to read and write this number. So again, read or write the number before the decimal point. What number is this? 247. That's it. 247. Then the decimal point and then read the number after the decimal point. It's 17. Then the last digit, this is tenths, hundreds, thousands. So this is it, thousands. So this number can be read and write as 247 and 17 thousandths. Let's have another example. Read or write the first number or the number before the decimal point. And that's it, 16. Then the decimal point and then the number after the decimal point or the decimal is 3/10. Why tenths? Because the number is in the 10th place, the first number after the decimal point. Another example. So the number before the decimal point or the whole number is 4,764 and the decimal is 52 hundredths. Why hundredths? Because we have here two decimal places after the decimal point. The first is tenths, the second is hundredths. So the number is 4,764 and 52 hundredths. Another example. The number or the whole number is 63,920 and the decimal point and the decimal number is 143 thousandths. Let's check. This is tenths, hundredths, thousandths. So that's it, thousandths. So the number is can be read and write as 63,920 and 143 thousandths. Now, From words, we're going to write or read or write it into standard form. First, read everything that comes before the word and. Everything, the number before the decimal point, read, then write that number down. Then, place a decimal point at the word and. Replace and with a decimal point. Then, read the last word of the sentence to see how many decimal places you need. So, read, check the last decimal places or the last digit so that you can determine if what is the place value of that number. Then, fill in the decimal places as far to the right as possible. To the right with your number. Then, use zeros to fill any empty spaces. Okay, let's do it. Write the following number in standard form. So this is the number 206 and 5 thousandths. So read or write everything before the decimal or the and, the word and. So that's 206. Then replace and with a decimal point. Then 5 thousandths. So what is the last place value or the last digit? It's in the thousandths place. Therefore, it indicates that we need 3 decimal places because it's in the thousandths place. Remember, the first digit after the decimal point is in the tenths place, the second is in the hundredths place, and the third is in the thousandths place. Since we have here 5 thousandths, therefore we have 3 decimal places. So we have 3 tenths, hundredths, and thousandths. Then 5 thousandths. Remember, always write the number in decimal in the right side or in the last. Occupy the last place value or the last decimal place. So it's 5. Then write 0 on the space that's what we call 0 is the place value holder, so that you can read this 5 as in the thousands, so you have to write or fill in zeros. So when we clean it up, the answer is 206 and 5 thousandths. Got it? Let's practice. 653 and 23 hundredths. So, the number before the decimal point or before and is 653. Then, replace or substitute and with a decimal point. Then that's 23 hundredths. So, hundredths. How many decimal places from the decimal point? Hundredths, so we have 2 decimal places. That's 23 hundredths. Another example, 14 and 5 tenths. So 14 and 5 tenths. So only one number after the decimal point because it's tenths. Okay? 3,935 and 61 thousandths. So that's it. 3,935 and 61 thousandths. After the decimal point, we have tenths, hundredths, thousandths. So we need 3 decimal places. And that's it. 61. So 61. Then write the 0 here. So 61 thousandths. It's thousands, so therefore tenths, hundredths, and thousandths. Okay. What is an expanded form? To write decimals in expanded form, write the number that appears before the decimal point in expanded form. For the numbers that are decimals only, place a 0 in the ones place. Let's say if the number is only in decimal, so you have to write 0 in the ones place. Then also substitute zeros for all spaces after the decimal point that come before the digit that you are working with. Okay, let's try. So how to write 13 and 361 thousandths in expanded form? So we have here first in the whole number. The number in the tens place is 1. That's 1. Therefore, this is 10 plus 3. So in the tens place, we have 1. So in the tens place, we have 1. So that's 10. Then in the ones place, we have 3. And so that's it. Do the whole number first, then do the decimal part. So this is 3. So 3 plus 3 tenths. Then the next number, this is 6 hundredths plus 6 hundredths. So in this number, the tens place is 3, but in writing it in expanded form, you have to replace the tens place with 0, and the hundredths place is 6, so that's 6 hundredths plus the last is 1,000. So in the given number, the number in the tens place is 3, replace it with 0. The hundredths place is 6, replace it again with 0. On the last digit, that's 1, so this is it, 1. So to do it in expanded, or to write it in expanded form, we have here 10 plus 3 plus 3 tenths plus 6 hundredths plus 1,000. Let's have a practice. So 200 plus 40 plus 9, that's the whole number. 200 plus 4 in the tens place, that's 40, 9 in the ones place. Then let's have the decimal. So that's 6 tenths. This is 6 tenths. Then this one is plus 100. And the last number, last number is 7 thousandths. So in expanded form, this is 200 plus 40 plus 9 plus 6/10 plus 100 plus 7 thousandths. So this is the number in expanded form. And this number here is the number in standard form. Let's have another number, another example. So this is 16 and 3/10. The number in the tens place is 1. So that's 10. And the number in the ones place is 6. So that's 6. 10 plus 6 plus this is 3/10. So easy, right? Okay, another example. The number is 4,764 and 52 hundredths. So 4,000 plus 700 plus 60 plus 4 plus this is 5/10 plus 2 hundredths. Okay. Now, if the number is written in expanded form and we're going to write it in standard form, this is get 2, then 4, then 9, then the decimal point, 6/10, 100, and 7 thousandths. So the number is 249, 6, and 617. It ends in thousands place, so therefore thousands. 249 and 617 thousandths. Another example. So 10 plus 6 is 16 plus 3/10. So the number is 16 and 3/10. Then 4,767 and 52 hundredths. Thank you. Okay, that's how we read and write numbers in decimals. I hope you gain a lot on me this day. If ever there are some steps maybe you didn't understand well, then you can review my presentation. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my YouTube channel, Math Magic with Faye Sensei. Okay? So, that's all for today. Bye-bye.